like we got 29 miles to Ruidoso, which is some really cool stuff there.
Ruidoso is a town here in New Mexico that has horse track, and it's Ruidoso
Downs or rounds or something.
Downs, and they have horse races during the spring and summer, and a gambling casino to bet on those horse races. Plus, they have a casino just to, whatever.
There's a lot of casinos in New Mexico and Arizona.
Yep. And
look, fuel for $3.19.
I'm still high. Anyway.
Squirrel. Sorry.
So, what's cool about it is...
Oh, look. Bigfoot!
That is so cool. I love that. Anyway, what's cool about Ruidoso is not just the racetracks, but it's the fact that Ruidoso itself, at Christmas time, it becomes this amazing Christmas village. They have horse-drawn sleigh rides through the snow. They have, every little tiny shop. It's a village little shopping area, and everything's lit up with all the Christmas and etc. there. It's really, really amazing, and we're welcome to Hondo, New Mexico. So this is Hondo as we go through this tiny, tiny little place. So
yeah, this is way out there.
There is, between Roswell and Alamogordo, there's a bunch of really tiny towns. Just little, you wouldn't even think it's a town.
Off the beaten path towns.
Because they're just so tiny that you drive past them thinking, oh, there's just some people who live here. But they're actually considered towns. So,
I don't know if it's an incorporated or a town. What would you think?
Unincorporated or a town? I don't know. It said town, so on the sign, so.
Well, there you go. It's just a pretty drive through here.
Mm-hmm. But Ruidoso is something you want to think about doing if you ever want to just do like a family vacation at Christmas. It is really amazing, and the snow rides and and they have a area they set up, and you can just go sledding or tubing, and they have an ice skating pond that the kids go on. It's really amazing. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's something we've talked about doing with the family.
I will say, around the holidays, whenever they decorated it up, it was pretty cool.
It's amazing. It's very beautiful.
San Patricio is next.
I was gonna say, they have a lot of cabins you can rent, and then you can go from Ruidoso to Cloudcroft. I would do this in the summer. I would not do this in the winter because it becomes too icy and you can't actually see it. But Cloudcroft is this little tiny mountain town, but if you go up there during the spring or summer, there are these amazing waterfalls that go down the mountainside, and they are stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I think that's about it on that. On that city.
Taco Bell?
What they gonna talk about?
I don't know. This is Ruidoso, right?
Yeah. Well, it goes that way too. We're going this way to Alamogordo.
Yeah.
So to see that one heads that way, heads into the mountain. They've got a kebab steakhouse.
I saw a sign for that.
Oh my God, they still have a sign up for Blockbusters.
They still have their season's greetings sign up, too.
And their lights and their trees. So they've got a Dollar Tree, a Burke's outlet, shoe department.
Wow.
And then they have all these inns, but they also, back there, they had condos that you can rent to be here during Christmas or just go to the races or whatever. And the Mountain Inn. And that's the Best Western. You see that cat? I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a castle thing, and it's Best Western.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I should have pulled over and seen
That was a pretty swanky Motel 6.
that. Yeah.
They'll still overcharge you to stay in an 8x10 cell. They're terrible.
And then there's a guy trying to get a ride back to the res. There's a reservation that's really close to here.
The Arrowhead Motor Inn. And what is that? It's a body shop.
That's pretty much Ruidoso.
Yep. Oh, and the JJ Country Church, remember?
Oh, yeah.
They have the country band that sings during the church service.
Yep. And back into the mountains. Look, they got snow up here.
Yep. This is pretty cool. It gets much deeper than this, usually.
Wow.
And Cloudcroft on that side road that I showed you, that you go up, and that's the one that goes to that village, to the Ruidoso village.
Yeah.
You have to go through the village and keep going up, and that's where you get to Cloudcroft, and that's way up in the mountains. That's where the waterfall is, and it's some windy ass turns to get all the way up there.
Yeah.
The cool thing about here is, you stay here and you stay in the village, or you stay out here where there's all the condos and the different things that you can, when you're going through Ruidoso. There's a lot of elk and deer, and sometimes you can see some mountain lions and bobcats, and sometimes you can see a black bear too. That's
Lions
walking
and
through.
tigers and bears?
Well, no tigers and no lions, but you get bears.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, but it's pretty cool. It's really cool. Remember, for a while there, I was like, let's try to find a place in Ruidoso and live there, because it's just such a cool little town. It's that they now have a Walmart. You guys didn't get to see that on the video, but that must have opened in the last year, because it's been a year since we've been through here. And that must have opened in the last year, because that was not there.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that at Walmart last time.
So I was like, holy crap, they opened a Walmart up here.
Moving on up.
Yeah. And they have an Albertsons.
Oh, look, here comes another casino. This is the Indian reservation we were talking about.
Yep.
What's this one called?
It's not it's
Mountain Gods.
Resort
Sorry.
and Casino. You gotta go down that road to get to the casino.
That's pretty cool. 5 miles of each other.
Yeah. There's actually 3. If you count the
That's
one
right, there is.
if you count the one that just opened with the Ability Kid casino that opened at the Downs.
They're making some money up in here.
Yes, they are.
I can't believe there's snow on the ground. It is currently 51 degrees here.
It is just beautiful.
Yeah. I like seeing the snow on the ground and underneath the pines.
Yep. You get to see the white pines and the ponderosa pines and.
Yeah, let's keep those for ponderosas.
Yep.
I normally just keep my eyes on the road instead of the trees.
Yeah. Ponderosa pines and white pines, and they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Such a beautiful grove.
And you get some ashwood out here too. It's beautiful.
Oh, there's a good view of the snow. That's a couple inches.
Yeah. Just imagine how much more it was. This is melted.
I wonder if we'll see any elk butts when we're up here again.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Remember we saw some that were on the side of the road.
Yeah, they were going up the hill, and there's a booty hanging out. It's elk booty.
Take a picture. Oh, nope, just the butt. All right, take it anyway.
I'm telling you what, they got some big butts. And we like big butts.
Yeah. Copyright.
I didn't sing the whole song.
Cannot lie, though.
Yeah, we do like those big butts. The big
I won't
elk
deny
butts.
it either.
Yeah. Me neither. Because elk is delicious.
I won't deny that I like this area.
It's gorgeous.
If it wasn't 6,000 feet above sea level.
It is awesome.
Yeah, you're right. It is still awesome.
And it is so stunning. Right now, where we're at is about 1,500 feet higher than where we live in Arizona. So it's not that much of a difference breathing wise or anything for us because we're used to the higher elevations. But if you've never been to a high altitude area, you're used to living in the lower altitudes, some of this can be tough on you. When Chris and I used to smoke, this was harder for us to do because, smoky lungs don't do well with the higher elevations. But now that we don't smoke, yes, we vape, but I don't consider that smoking.
Vaping is a little different.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both bad. Yeah, they say they're both bad for you. There's controversy on which one's worse. Look, elk crossing sign.
Elk crossing signs.
Hey, my ears actually popped.
Yep.
First time the whole trip.
So, it just kind of depends. But if you're an avid smoker, if you're a heavy duty smoker, the higher elevations may bother you.
I will say that I can taste things a lot more.
The higher elevations, yeah.
No, since we're vaping.
Oh yeah, I can taste a lot more and smell a lot more now that we're vaping. More things bother me, like smell-wise. I'm like, what the hell am I smelling? And I didn't realize my sense of smell was so compromised before.
Yeah, you can actually smell dirty pits now if somebody walks by.
Yeah, whereas we couldn't before. We wouldn't have noticed. You come up and give us a hug, but with all the cigarette smoke in our noses, we wouldn't have known if you were smelly.
Nope.
Now we will, so no hugging us when you're dirty. Wipe those pits.
That's alright. I don't discriminate. I just like hugs. Yeah, looks like we're going down, down, down again.
We ain't gonna go that far, that's for sure. Not until we get a little further.
Alright.
So guys, we're down on this road heading through Radium Springs. Wait, was it Radium Springs was the name of the springs for the cars?
I don't know.
Anyway, Cars, the movie, the cartoon. Anyway, I don't know why I just thought of that, but that's what I thought of. Or maybe it was Radiator Springs. I don't know. Anyway, not the point. Our GPS is taking us a totally different way. And so it's just kind of a interesting cruise as far as we're concerned right now. So we're literally seeing things we have never seen before on a road that's pretty deserted. We have seen very little activity, of course. We saw the one car that passed us. It's the first car we've seen in, what, 10 or so miles?
Oh, definitely.
And so, yeah. So it's real pretty. It's super pretty. But we're just both sitting here going, where the fuck are we?
Exactly. Oh, and there's a train going in the desert to the right.
Where?
See, I can barely see it through the brush. You guys are not going to be able to see it no more, but Nessa can turn her head all the way to the right.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Holy shit. There is a train moving.
It's a train.
And it's heading down.
All aboard!
whatever the song was. Anyway. Johnny Cash. Yes, I love him. Can't remember the words of that song right now, and God knows you people don't want to hear me sing. So, so we've got...
I was saying that for a totally different reason. So I got to meet Bobby and the Ride Along Gang.
I know you're super happy about that, sweetie. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I was
awesome.
too exhausted to go meet anybody last night.
We got to hang out with Bobby for a little bit, and meet him, and meet Tasha and Haber, which I almost pet Haber and regretted it, because apparently Haber doesn't like too many people.
Holy crap, it's cars.
Hey, it's a car.
I know, wow.
I bet you thought I was going to say hey. It is a pretty drive through here. The sun is going down, and we actually don't know where the hell we're at, to be honest with you.
We really don't. But I have to say, it sure is pretty.
Putting our lives in the GPS's hands, or no, it wouldn't be hands. It would be more like computer chips or some shit like that.
Technological spark, I guess.
Woo! Go through the dip and back up.
It did make my stomach feel a little sinky for a second.
Yeah, made you want to pee?
Shut up. No, it's terrible. I'm going to just tell you straight up. I have to pee, but we're out here in nowhere. Now, normally I would find, since the road has been pretty empty, I would just tell Chris to find a spot that I could go behind a bush, cop a squat, pee, run back in the car,
Except for
and get
guess
out.
what?
Except for with my knee jacked up, my left knee's all jacked up, and it's swollen almost twice the size of my right knee. And I don't know what I've done to it. It's just bad off. And I'll go to the doctor as soon as we get home. But I can't, because I know that if I try to attempt to cop a squat somewhere to let this go, everybody sing the Frozen song. And I can't, because I'll probably end up falling in one of these damn prickle bushes. And Chris will be having to put his wheelchair together, roll out there and try to pull my chubby ass out of a prickle bush, and then we'll spend God knows how much time in the light going down, shining a flashlight on my white ass booty, and trying to pick those prickles out of my butt, and then on top of that, limping my ass back to the car. So I'm just gonna hold it as long as I can humanly hold it until we get to civilization. I know there's certain people out there who are going to say this is sharing too much, but yeah, I am.
So here's the other part. We're actually in New Mexico now. So if you go out and you try to cop a squat by the tree,
Yeah.
it more likely has rattlesnake underneath it.
Oh, I can kill a rattlesnake. It's not a big deal. I am more worried about not being able to get back up if I cop a squat or crash into a prickly bush. I'm more worried about that than a damn rattler.
Oh, look. Going through a dip again. Hold your bladder.
See, I think it's really wrong that they insult people like that. Just say dip. I mean, like, who puts a sign like that out? It's just rude. So my husband is an illegal person right now.
You didn't see that, but guess what? The guy behind me did it too. See?
Oh, and he's going.
There he is.
He's like, okay, pissy pants, I'm just gonna keep going.
Woohoo! Yeah, that made my stomach go crazy. This is a fun road, though. So if it looks like I'm going 100 miles an hour, I'm really not. I'm actually going 55, which is...
Border Patrol checkpoint, half mile.
Oh, you guys get to go through a Border Patrol checkpoint with us.
That's awesome.
Shh. Don't say anything. Oh, wait.
About the Hispanic people we have in the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Don't talk about that.
Don't talk about that.
All right.
But don't say anything. Oh, wait. They can't hear you anyways. Because we're recording this. So let's go. There ain't nobody there. So.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, usually you get to say hi to somebody.
Hey, Pedro, you can get up now.
Oh, God. Did you see all that wiring and the fencing?
Yeah.
Did you see all the wiring and all those poles? I think they were all electrified or something. I don't know.
Very possible.
They looked really funky. What is that for?
Very possible. Wow, that guy is gone that was in front of us.
Just tripped the light. Fantastic. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's a solar farm. Because when I looked at the poles on the ground, it looked like solar things.
Solar things, big panels.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I bet you that's what it is.
Man, that's a turn.
That is cool. There's a solar farm out here.
And we're going through a dip again. And back up.
There's some real cute houses out here.
Surprise, there's houses out here. Kind of in the middle of the desert. Excuse me.
Must be why they have all the solar farm then.
Yep.
Middle of the desert. All these trees to the right. You
There
can
is
see those?
electricity.
Can you see those? You can
Yeah,
see
they can
those.
see 'em.
Those are all pecan trees, almond trees, etc. kind of stuff. Pretty cool.
Fun fact, you're allergic to them.
Yeah, fun fact. Yeah, I'm allergic to them, but doesn't mean I don't recognize them. That's actually why I recognize them, because I'm allergic to them.
Highly. And we're coming up to another dip. Man, there's a lot of dips in New Mexico.
Yes, but is it French onion or is
Nope.
it ranch?
Nope. Sour cream.
Just sour cream?
Yep.
No, it's more like salsa. Oh my god. Oh, that's one thing.
Queso.
Queso. I love queso. So that's something interesting, that if you ever come to New Mexico, one of the coolest things that you will ever see in New Mexico is that you go to a McDonald's, McDonald's, you go to a Hardee's, a Carl Jr.'s, any of those things. You go to any fast food restaurant, I don't care where it is. If it's in New Mexico, on their menu, they will have green chilies in the sandwiches. They will have some sort of sandwich with green chilies. Like you can go to Whataburger and they're going to have a pepper jack green chili burger on the menu.
AKA, if you don't like hot shit, be careful.
Yeah. So, because green chilies, red chilies, green chilies are major exports, along with pecans, pistachios, and almonds and walnuts are huge exports out of New Mexico. And so, but anywhere you go in New Mexico, I don't care where you go, you're going to get a lot of green chilies. Now, if you like the verde sauce, the green chili tomatilla sauce for enchiladas and stuff like that, you're going to absolutely love it. And I will recommend highly on the verde sauce, and I will recommend highly just green enchiladas are delicious. And if you're in New Mexico, just ask them to do Xmas, and that means they will do the red enchilada sauce and the green enchilada sauce, and they are phenomenal. Now, I happen to like hot things, so I like that stuff. Chris is not so much a hot guy, so
don't do hot stuff.
So he does not eat the green chilies. He does not. Like, I make a green chili stew that is so good, but he will not have it because green chilies.
Don't do hot stuff.
Such a baby.
So we're going through another dip. Holy moly. Woo! Still don't know where we're at.
And I forgot to say, because I'm just gonna download all this information for you guys, because I happen to love New Mexico. New Mexico is one of my all-time favorite states in the United States. It is an amazing, the culture, the people, they're just wonderful and warm, and there's so much to see and do in New Mexico. There's tons of things to see and do.
We've considered moving here.
Many times we've considered it.
We've only been here, like, 12, 13 times now?
Yeah, driving through right now would be our 18th time driving through New Mexico. But we've come to visit and stay here in New Mexico a dozen times, because it really is, it has so much to do. And if you ever get the opportunity to come do it, it is a great state. This is Santa Fe is amazing. Taos is absolutely beautiful. And there's Angel Fire Mountains and Cimarron, and those are phenomenal and gorgeous. Then you have Roswell, which is just a fabulous city. It's so much fun. So it's just good times in New Mexico, and it is amazing, don't you think, babe? With the
super amazing.
With all the different areas. One's area is deserty, and next area is mountains. The next area is just kind of lush green.
Topography.
Yep, the topography is astounding here. And
I said a big word. It's a red letter day.
I'll give you $1 later.
Okay.
And so, but it's really a lot of sunshine in my face. It's very much a great state. I love it here. And for a while there, Chris and I really seriously talked about coming here and living here until we die.
serious about that.
What? I just think I need a vote just to
I
hear
was
it.
not serious about saying you're rambling. I was actually joking. Fire, fire! Look, there's a fire.
Nope, somebody's burning some
Somebody's burning
wood.
something. As long as it ain't this pecans.
They might be burning some. They might have to. They might be, because if it's gotten cold enough that they're afraid the roots are gonna freeze, then they will put fires around it to keep them warm.
I hope it doesn't affect you. Smelling smoke. Oh, look! We're in Hatch.
Oh, Hatch is
World
another
famous Hatch, New Mexico.
This, if you love green chilies, this is a place to come. Oh my God, you guys. They have a green chili festival that is amazing. And they sell fresh green chilies. And if anybody at the grocery store, you see a green chilies in a can and it's yellow, and in green writing it says Hatch, they're talking about right here, Hatch, New Mexico, where it is the capital producer of green chilies, red chilies, etc. in the United States.
25 miles an hour.
And that is how almost everybody in Hatch makes their money. By working
Hatch
for...
is a fun place to visit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a great town. These people here are so sweet. So nice. And they're just amazing cooks. The amazing things, the creative things they come up with the green chilies. It's pretty phenomenal.
This is downtown Hatch. Right here. Woo! Sunshine. Sunshine.
Continue onto West Hall Street.
Thank you. We're continuing on to West Hall Street.
For 47 miles, continue straight.
Cool old cars.
Mm-hmm.
One was a Buick. I don't know what the other one is. This is like the major strip on Hatch, guys. It's where everybody comes to hang out.
And the food is phenomenal.
Yeah, eat some really cool, good food. Yeah, we've eaten there before.
Mm-hmm.
They got a Dollar General. I like Dollar General. That's pretty much Hatch.
Yep. No, we're not quite to the outskirts, but we're getting there.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. 1,001. 1,001 and a quarter. 1,001 and a half. 1,001 and 3/4.
Oh, the poor puppy.
Thanks for visiting Hatch.
Honey, there was a puppy left.
Puppy. It's somebody's puppy.
No, there was no call.
Speed limit's up to 45. Getting the big dually out of our way. Ooh. The sun shines right in my eyeballs.
So maybe in y'all's eyeballs too.
Ain't as bad as in our eyeballs. Thanks for visiting Hatch. Please come back again. Bring your money. Spend some time. Those people are awesome.
They are. I really love it.
Love those people.
The whole town is so warm. It's just great. It really is a great town.
Ooh, I cannot see. will get blinded for quite some time. Ah, thank God.
Oh.
Now I got blue spots all over my vision here. I almost said my eyes. I'd have to take them out to look at the blue spots. Okay, they're actually on my eyes, right?
That's probably true, yeah.
So this is gonna be a funny video.
We hope.
We're rambling, and well, I'm rambling, and it's so
Lord.
Ow! The sun!
Is that Kenny Rogers or Willie Nelson that did the whole rambling man?
I think it's Willie Nelson. Don't know. If you know, put it in the chat. Right now, I'm trying to see the road.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Hope you had fun. Talk to you soon. Stay safe. Keep smiling.